One way to speed up experiments in AnyMaze is to track multiple apparatus simultaneously. Clearly, if you track 4 pieces of apparatus at the same time, it'll take you a quarter of the time to track all the tests, compared to just tracking one. This benefit can easily be applied to video files as well, even if the tests were actually performed one after the other. To achieve this, you first need to decide how many videos you want to track in parallel. This will depend on the format of the videos and the speed of your computer, but unless your videos are very large, such as Full HD, or you have a high frame rate, such as greater than 30 frames per second, then with a reasonably modern computer, you should have no problem tracking at least 10 videos at the same time. But AnyMaze will allow as many as 48 simultaneous tests. By the way, the ability to track multiple apparatus simultaneously is included in all license types. No special purchase necessary. Okay, the first thing to do is add as many video sources to your protocol as you wish to track concurrently. For the sake of example, I'll use 4. Next, upload the first 4 videos that will be tracked. I'll explain later how to easily switch between video files. Next, add as many apparatus as you have video sources, a 1-to-1 ratio. Side note, the only exception to this 1-to-1 ratio is if you're using a montage video source, which is the combination of 2 video sources into one montage. In this case, you should have a 1-to-1 ratio of montage video sources to apparatus. So, the first video source will correspond to the first apparatus, the second to the second, etc. Draw your apparatus map and input the size like usual. Pro tip: instead of redrawing the apparatus map over and over again, you can just copy and paste the first apparatus map and ruler to the others like this. I'll just fast forward the footage while I add the last 2 apparatus. Before moving on, I just want to quickly address how to cope with a scenario in which you're filming multiple apparatus under a single camera, instead of one apparatus under one camera. The most classic example of this is a 4-quadrant open field. To set this up, add as many video sources as you have apparatus, same as before. In this example, I'll add 4 video sources, each referencing the same camera or pre-recorded video file. The only difference is that you'll need to crop each video source so that it's only showing one apparatus. If you didn't do this, it won't impact your results, but it will make your protocol setup and testing a bit easier if you do, making it obvious which animal is being tested in which video picture. It will also reduce the amount of footage AnyMaze has to process, in this case by 75%. To crop, just click and drag your mouse to create a region of interest. When drawing the region of interest, don't crop the image right up to the edge. Instead, keep a little bit of buffer room around the edge because AnyMaze won't allow you to draw the apparatus map right to the border for technical reasons. Also keep in mind that if you want to use AutoStart to start your tests, then you'll need to keep a little bit of the out of apparatus area included as well. That way there's something to trigger the AutoStart. Then add 1 apparatus for each video source, like normal. As you can see, the video source has been cropped. I'll fast forward again through this setup. Everything else from this point onward is the same, as if you only had one apparatus under a camera, so let's jump back to that and carry on. Then I'll input the details of my animals. Then let's move over to zones. Despite having multiple apparatus in the protocol, you only need one zone per area of interest. For example, if you want to analyze behavior relative to the center of the apparatus, you'd create one center zone. Then select the areas that comprise your zone in each video picture. What you shouldn't do is create 4 center zones, one for each apparatus. Then let's set up our stages. And I'll include animal IDs as well. Moving to the experiment page, I already input my treatment groups, and now I'll add my animal IDs. This is the order in which I want to test the animals. Moving to the tests page, you'll see we have 4 apparatus on display, and the test schedule shows 4 tests in the ready state. Above each video picture, AnyMaze shows which animal is about to be tested in that apparatus, and the name of the video that's currently loaded. If the video that's loaded doesn't correspond to the animal that's about to be tested, as is the case with this OF4 apparatus, you can change the video like this. Likewise, when you finish tracking a video, you can use the same Switch Video button to change to the next video slated for testing. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please email them to support@anymaze.com and we'll get right back to you.